Well, hey guys, Thorzak's here, so I want to welcome you back. We're having a bit of a windstorm up here today, and I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to put a video together for the viewing audience. And well, boys and girls, ladies and germs, we've had rain and wind and all that stuff, and I was going to go to the range this weekend, but it just didn't turn out that way. So I wanted to go ahead and put together a little hack video. This can help anybody with the 1911. So what I wanted to go into is that most 1911s that you buy out there do not have stippling on the forestrap. Okay. And what happens when you fire this pistol is that you get some slippage here, okay? You get some slippage here between your fingers. So when the shot is fired, the gun changes position in your hand under recoil, especially if you're shooting hardball. Hardball is very hard to shoot. That's why they call it hardball. It's hard to hit with and it's hard on the gun. But anyway, what I want to do is I want to share with you a little bit of a hack on, you know, how to stipple your front strap without really spending any real money. What you do is you go down to a skateboard shop and you get some of this stuff. This is just peel and stick, you know, skateboard tape. It's got a rough, you know, you can get this stuff at marine supply stores. You only need a little bit, but it's got the texture on it, you know, so that, you know, your fingers will have something to grab onto on the front strap. So let's go ahead and go forward here. I'm going to go ahead and remove my grips. Which these, by the way, these are just plain old inexpensive Harriet grips. Let me go ahead and take the magazine out of it. Make sure she's empty. Yep, nothing in there. We're all good. Alright. These are what they call hardball grips. You know, they're just flat panels. There isn't any, you know, palm swells to them or anything like that. And they require this in EIC. When you shoot EIC hardball matches, you can't have any palm swells or any type of special grips. You got to shoot them with a hardball grip, which I prefer anyway. You know, I mean, when you start getting into, you know, different, you know, textures of grips and different configurations of grips, then, you know, you're changing your, you know, you're changing your hand position in order to fit the grip. And one thing that's, you know, kind of, it's important that you keep the same grip angle and you also keep the same grip on every single gun that you shoot. So anyway, so there we go. Grips are off. Here's the front strap. Now what I'm going to do, I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Got to get my my precision tool here. What do I do with it? There it is. Okay. And we're also going to need paper towel. By the way, after Christmas is a great time to buy paper towels. I mean, anything that has Christmas decorations on it or anything like that, usually you can get at a discount. So, just another little hint. Okay, what you want to do is you want to make sure that the front strap is nice and clean. So what we'll do is we'll use this stuff here. You can get it down at Walmart. This is 98%, you know, alcohol, pure alcohol. You know, you put it in your gas tank, and what it does is that it mixes with the water and causes it to be a combustible. Gets what, you know, it gets rid of the water in your fuel tank. So what we want to do is we want to wipe that down real good. Make sure that we got a nice clean area that's free of any oil. Okay? We just want to go ahead and get that all wiped down like that. All right? Okay. Alright, nice and dry. And also another thing too, this stuff dries without a residue. That's another thing too. You don't want anything that's going to leave oily residue. So, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and we want to take and kind of measure out, just eyeball, how much we're going to need to wrap around the force strap. Okay, I think I pretty much got it. Alright, and that'll be the bottom edge, just like that. You know, you want to do your best job to, you know, make sure that the edges are all nice and square and everything. You know, now granted, you know, this doesn't look as good as like 20 lines per inch or 30 line per inch checkering that you have custom put on a gun, but you know, that can be kind of pricey, and it's something that, you know, you want to think about before you go ahead and have it done. You want to send it to people that know what they're doing, you know. You don't want to send it just to anybody. So it goes on there like that, and so let's cut this again. We're gonna right about there. So we're gonna want to cut right about there. You know, just take your time. Here's the beauty of the whole thing. If you screw this up, no big deal. I mean, you just cut yourself another piece. Start over again. You know, no biggie. Like I said, it's a craft that you can do. Save yourself a little money in the long run. And it's functional, you know. This is 100% functional. Anybody can do this. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and wrap this side. Just make sure that when you put it on there that you're squeezing as hard as you can to get all the air bubbles out of there. You don't want any waves or anything like that showing up, you know, in your cut. I already made a little bit of a mistake, so I'm going to go ahead and trim a little bit off here. And move it up a little bit right there. You know, you can get away with, you know, peeling this off a couple of times, but, you know, once you ruin the adhesive, you know, the adhesive properties of the tape itself, then you got problems. Okay, now as you can see, there you go, right there. Okay, that little tab right there, I'm not going to worry about that. I mean, this right here, this will all be covered up by, you know, the grip. And once you put the grips on there, that's it, it won't move. It does make the pistol look a little more attractive too. So it's got, you know, it's got function, and you know, this is something that I've been putting off doing to this gun. You know, but like I said, it's fairly easy. It doesn't cost much to go ahead and do this. If you don't like it, you can just go ahead and peel it right back off. I think once you get used to having a textured force strap on your 1911, though, that you prefer shooting one with one than without one. So, see? Huh? How about that, guys? Looks pretty good. Huh? Got a nice texture to it. Just put the other side, the other grip frame on there, just like so. Alright. Like I said, doesn't cost a thing. You know, really. I mean, I don't know how much you pay for the, you know, the skateboard tape. Now, I bought this at a marine supply store, and it's actually the stuff that you put down as non-skid on steps. I think it ran me about $6-7 for a sheet. It really wasn't that much. But as you can see, you end up with a lot, left over that you can do. You can do a whole bunch of 45s. You can do a whole bunch of Ruger Mark IIs this way too. That's another thing too about the Mark II. I was going to go ahead and show you guys is that if you just put a little bit of this tape in front, really makes a big difference in the way of your grip. Like I said, it don't look half bad. I mean, once it's done, it's done. It doesn't look half bad. I mean, it's there. It ain't going to come off, and it gives you more control over the pistol when you're shooting with one hand. I mean, the gun will not slip anymore. You've got a good textured force strap there to grip your skin. So anyway, guys, that's my small little video that I wanted to go ahead and put out on a rainy day. I hope you guys, give it a try. It doesn't cost that much to do. And that's pretty much it, guys. So, anyway, until the next video, I'll be signing out. So, I'll see you again on the next video.